Alright, so let's get right into it. You've been dabbling in print on demand, maybe you've made a few sales, and that's awesome. But are you ready to stop treating print on demand like a hobby and start treating it like a real, income-generating business? In this video, I'll show you how to scale your store into a full-time business, using advanced strategies that the top 1% of sellers rely on. We're diving deep into the actual, actionable steps that separate the dabblers from the serious players in the pod game. We're going to cover everything from shifting your mindset to mastering paid advertising, building an email list, and strategically expanding your product lines. So, grab a coffee, get rid of distractions, because if you're serious about making full-time income with print on demand, this video is your new playbook. Let's get started. First things first, and this is absolutely crucial, so listen up. If you want full-time income from your print-on-demand store, you must start treating it like a real business. A hobby costs you money, a business makes you money. It means showing up consistently, even on days you don't feel motivated. So, what does treating it like a business actually mean in practical terms? Well, for starters, it means meticulously tracking your profit margins. You need to know your numbers inside and out. Get a spreadsheet, use accounting software, whatever it takes, but track every single penny. Next up, you need to be constantly reinventing and improving your best sellers. Look at your top-performing products. How can you make them even better? Then there's the long-term vision. If you're thinking like a business, you're not just chasing quick one-hit trends. Building a brand means fostering customer loyalty, encouraging repeat purchases, and creating an identity that resonates with your target audience. Another critical aspect of the business mindset is reinvesting back into growth. This could mean investing in better design tools, allocating a budget for paid advertising, or hiring help for tasks you're not good at. Hustling gets you started, but systems are what scale you up. To truly scale, you need to build systems and processes. This is how you build an asset that can generate income, even when you're not actively working. Alright, let's talk about something that scares a lot of people but is absolutely essential if you want to scale your print-on-demand business to that full-time income level paid advertising. Organic traffic is great, SEO is important, but you can only go so far with free traffic. At some point, if you're serious about explosive growth, paid ads become the fuel that powers your engine. They give you control, predictability, and the ability to scale your sales much faster than organic methods alone. Now, when I say paid ads, I don't mean just throwing money at Facebook and hoping for the best. You need to run paid ads the smart way. This means being strategic, starting small, testing, and meticulously tracking your results. If you're selling on Etsy, the most logical place to start is with Etsy ads. The beauty of Etsy ads is that they target buyers who are already on the platform with purchase intent. When you're setting up your Etsy ads, don't just promote all your listings. Instead, focus your budget on your proven top converting listings. Start with a small daily budget, something like $2 to $5 per day per campaign. The key is to gather data and see what works before you even think about scaling your ad spend. With Etsy ads, you need to closely monitor your click-through rate, CTR, and most importantly, your return on ad spend, ROS. If your ROS is, say, 3 times, that means for every dollar you spend on ads, you're making $3 back in revenue. If it's below 1 time, you're losing money, and you need to pause that ad and figure out why. Now, if you have your own Shopify store, you have a much wider array of advertising platforms at your disposal. Meta ads, which include Facebook and Instagram ads, are fantastic for interest-based targeting. Again, start with small budgets, test different ad creatives and different audiences. Paid ads, when done correctly, aren't an expense. They're an investment that can provide an incredible return and propel your pod business into the big leagues. Alright, let's dive into something that I swear 90% of print-on-demand sellers completely overlook, and it's costing them a fortune. I'm talking about building an email list. Seriously, if you're not actively collecting emails from your prospects and customers, you are leaving so much money on the table it's not even funny. Your email list is your high ROI secret weapon. The biggest reason why an email list is so critical is that you own your audience. Think about it. If you're selling exclusively on Etsy or Amazon, you're essentially renting space. Those platforms can change their algorithms, increase their fees, or even suspend your account without much warning. But with an email list, those subscribers are yours. Imagine launching a new design. If you don't have an email list, You're starting from scratch every single time. But if you have a list of, say, 1,000 past buyers or interested prospects, you can send out a single email and potentially get dozens, if not hundreds, of sales within hours. Email is also incredibly powerful for holiday promotions, flash sales, and recovering abandoned carts. You can create automated email sequences that go out to people who added items to their cart but didn't complete the purchase. During big shopping seasons like Black Friday or Christmas, your email list becomes your primary tool for driving a surge of revenue. The key to getting people to sign up for your email list is to offer them something valuable in return. Once you have subscribers, you need a plan for what to send them. Start building your list from day one, even if it's just a simple pop-up on your store. Let's talk about a straightforward way to increase your average order value, meaning you make more money from each customer without necessarily needing to find more customers. This is all about offering product bundles and upsells. It's a classic sales strategy that works incredibly well in print on demand. Think about it. A customer is already on your site, they like your designs, and they're ready to buy. Why not make it easy for them to buy a little bit more? The core idea behind bundling is to group complementary products together, often at a slightly discounted price compared to buying each item individually. For example, if you sell t-shirts with a popular dog mom design, why not create a dog mom gift set that includes the t-shirt, a matching mug, and maybe even a tote bag? You can get really creative with bundles. Think about buy two, get one free offers on t-shirts or mugs during promotional periods. Or, create curated collections for specific events like birthdays or anniversaries. If you're on Shopify, implementing bundles and upsells is incredibly easy thanks to a wide range of apps. Even if you're selling on Etsy, where the built-in bundling features are more limited, you can still effectively offer bundles. The psychology behind why bundles and upsells work is pretty simple. Buyers love feeling like they're getting a good deal and saving money. By strategically offering bundles and upsells, you can significantly increase your revenue per customer. Start experimenting with bundles and upsells today, and watch your revenue climb. Alright, this next strategy is one of my absolute favorites for scaling a print-on-demand business quickly and efficiently. I'm talking about expanding with cross-niche designs. Essentially, this means taking a design or a concept that's already proven to be a winner in one niche and then adapting it for other related or even unrelated niches. This is, without a doubt, one of the easiest ways to multiply your sales with minimal extra design effort. Let's say you have a t-shirt design with a funny quote about being a dog mom and it's selling like crazy. That's fantastic. You've found a winning formula. Now, instead of just trying to find another completely new winning design from scratch, why not leverage what's already working? The core of cross-niche scaling is to take that successful dog mom concept and apply it to other passionate communities. For example, you could easily create a cat dad version, a homeschool mom version, a nurse life version, a gamer fuel version, or a travel addict version. The beauty of this strategy is that you're not reinventing the wheel. You already know the quote style, the layout, or the general design aesthetic resonates with people. Your job is simply to adapt it to a new audience. This usually involves a few key tweaks. First, you'll swap out the main keywords and any niche-specific imagery. So, dog mom becomes cat dad, and maybe a paw print graphic is swapped for a cat silhouette or a yarn ball. The mock-ups you use should also reflect the target audience. And don't just limit yourself to t-shirts. This systematic approach to design expansion is a powerful lever for growth and can help you add dozens, if not hundreds, of potentially successful new listings to your store much faster than starting from zero every time. Okay, this is a big one, and it's often a mental hurdle for many creative entrepreneurs, but it's absolutely essential if you want to scale your print-on-demand business to a full-time income. You need to start outsourcing, especially your design work. I know, maybe you love designing, maybe you feel like no one can do it as well as you can, but here's the hard truth. To truly scale, you need to free up your time from tasks that can be done by others, so you can focus on the high-level strategic work that only can do. Think about it. How many hours a week are you spending creating designs from scratch, tweaking pixels, and preparing files for upload? Now imagine if you could get most of that time back. What could you do with an extra 10, 20, or even 30 hours a week? You could be focusing on market research, developing your marketing strategy, optimizing your ads, building your email list, exploring new product types, or improving your customer service. These are the activities that truly move the needle and grow your business. Design is crucial, yes, but personal execution of every single design is not scalable. So, where can you find good, reliable designers without breaking the bank? There are several excellent options. Fiverr is a popular choice for budget-friendly design work and often offers a very fast turnaround. Upwork is another great platform, particularly if you're looking to build a longer-term relationship with a freelancer or need more complex design projects handled. Another incredibly efficient way to scale your design output, especially if you still want some creative control, is to leverage template libraries and design tools. Platforms like Kittl, Creative Fabrica, and even Canva Pro offer thousands of pre-made design templates and elements that you can quickly customize for your niches. Once you start outsourcing or using templates, you need a system for managing the process. If you're hiring a designer, create a clear design brief. The goal here is to consistently upload new designs to your store. By outsourcing or using templates efficiently, you can create a pipeline of fresh designs that keeps your store growing and attracting new customers. Start small if you need to. Maybe outsource just a few designs a week, but make a commitment to leveraging other people's skills and time so you can build a business that's bigger than just yourself. Alright, we've covered a lot of ground on how to scale your print-on-demand business, from mindset shifts to advertising and outsourcing, but none of it will lead to sustainable, long-term growth if you're not doing this one critical thing: tracking your metrics and testing often. You absolutely cannot scale what you don't measure. The top pod sellers are obsessed with their data because they know it holds the key to unlocking more profit and efficiency. So, what exactly should you be tracking? Your Printify or Printful dashboard, your Shopify analytics, or your Etsy stats page are your first ports of call. These platforms provide a wealth of information about your sales, views, conversion rates, and top-performing products. Dig into these numbers regularly, daily or at least weekly. Beyond your platform-specific analytics, if you have your own Shopify store, you absolutely need to have Google Analytics set up. This free tool from Google gives you incredibly deep insights into your website traffic. Now, tracking is only half the battle. The other half is testing. You should constantly be A/B testing different elements of your listings and your store to see what resonates best with your audience and improves your conversion rates. For example, you can test different product mockups. Test one variable at a time so you know exactly what caused the change in performance. You should also be testing your product titles and tags of keywords. Similarly, test different pricing strategies. The mantra here is track, tweak, and test. This data-driven approach is fundamental to scaling efficiently and profitably. Alright, that was a deep dive, but if you've stuck with me, you now have a powerful roadmap to take your print-on-demand venture from a side project to a full-time income-generating business. Let's quickly summarize your scale to full-time plan. First, you're going to shift your mindset and treat this like the serious business it can be. Then, you'll strategically use paid ads to boost your proven designs and reach a wider audience. You're going to build that all-important email list and automate offers to nurture leads and drive repeat sales. To increase your average order value, you'll implement product bundles and upsells. You'll also cleverly cross-niche your best sellers to multiply your winners. Critically, you'll start outsourcing design and other tasks to free up your valuable time. And finally, you'll meticulously track your metrics, tweak your strategies, and test constantly to optimize everything. This isn't about quick hacks or overnight success. This is about building a sustainable, scalable business. It requires dedication, a willingness to learn, and consistent action. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.